You know what's crazy?
No.
What?
The shelves made my lighting so much better. Like, you remember when I was in Narcos? Here, I'll hit you with like a Windows snipper tool or something.
So you got shelves behind you? You're gonna put your gaming related merchandise back there?
I don't have any. I don't know what I'm gonna put up there, honestly, but the shelves look nice.
Your little Among Us bot and
Oh, it does look much nicer.
It's the shadows, man.
Yeah.
oh, the Crash Bandicoot hand.
I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna put up here, but I guarantee it's gonna annoy Chad no matter what.
You should like just mess with them and put like a bong up there.
Dude, I can put that on the shelf that's above so they can't see. I don't want them to know that I partake. I don't want the police to break down my door. And I'm like, it's for tobacco use only. It's like, dude, the idea of someone smoking tobacco out of a bong is so fucking funny.
I love
So
I love that all the head shops operate under that loophole for like
I know.
decades. Like, oh, it's for tobacco. Absolutely.
The best was when like, because like they maintained that even when like concentrates became a thing.
Yeah.
So they'd be selling dab rigs being like tobacco only.
Yeah. It's
I imagine it's dabbing like cigarettes.
yeah.
It's so funny.
Dude, hang on. It's my smoke break.
We laughed really hard, but apparently you can bong a vape.
Yeah. Well, I was laughing because at the time I was actively bonging vape.
What is
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you see the tweet from that lady that said me before I go out anywhere? And then she like puts weed inside of, I don't even know how to describe it, like a nuclear bomb, and then takes it straight to the face in her car.
What?
Oh yeah.
Takes like
I did
8
not see
hits
that.
off of the most Oppenheimer-ass contraption I've ever seen in my entire life, and then probably drives
do like-
somewhere.
I do like the one tweet that's like, bitch, we're just going to Walmart. Why the fuck do you need to smoke weed?
Chip, you want to help me?
Me before I go anywhere.
Oh, thanks to the librarian, I saw that girl hit the nuclear
Yeah,
bomb
man.
in her car.
She has a problem.
Pardon?
You should not be smoking that much weed. You should, in my personal opinion, I don't want to get canceled for this. I don't think you should be smoking any weed in your car. I'm just going out on a limb saying that, but you definitely shouldn't be hitting the gravity bomb before you drive to the pharmacy.
Do you imagine if she had an actual gravity bong in her car? That'd be real fucked
I
up.
don't know what a gravity bong is. Is that not a gravity bong?
A gravity bong is like, I don't. Do they make
involves-
real ones? I've
I
only
mean-
ever seen like jacked up like ones made out of trash cans.
No,
and
I
stuff.
think everyone's doing them with like buckets and Gatorade bottles.
Yeah.
Aren't all bongs gravity bongs? Because the water
No.
gravity pushes the smoke out of the.
No,
No?
because
Okay.
that's not how any bongs work except gravity bongs.
Yeah, you suck out of a bong.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
sucking.
but like
Gravity bong, you're pushing on it and it like
pushing. on
forces its way into your
it. I
lungs.
thought it uses like a car battery or something.
What the fuck?
And like an air
That's another
compressor.
level,
Alright.
man. That's another level, dude.
Listen, I didn't smoke that much weed. When I did it, it was usually a green plastic 2-liter bottle that someone poked a hole in with a ballpoint pen and then put a joint into the hole, and then you sucked on the top of the 2-liter until the whole thing filled up with smoke, and then you pulled the joint out and cleared all the microplastics like straight into your lungs.
That's pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. I don't know if there's like a name for that.
That's weird that that's like the only way you did it.
I know, man.
Yeah, it's very funny. It's like shotgunning. It's like a self shotgun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's weird.
no, it's crazy for sure. It definitely should not have done that.
You ever have
Sounds
someone
like a gravity-
shotgun a joint or blunt at you?
No. What do you
familiar
do with that?
That's where they stick the end in their mouth, and then they cup their hands over the part you would suck on, and then you stick your hands up to their hands, and then you suck in while they blow all the smoke in your mouth.
That seems
It's
dangerous.
disgusting.
No, I've
Disgusting
never.
and dangerous.
It's like something they
Never
do in Cirque du
experienced that?
Soleil.
You're like smoking their lungs.
Yeah, but aren't you also like burning the shit out of your mouth?
There
Their
are some
mouth.
people who are good at that, I guess.
Dude, pot smokers are crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They get so bored of just like smoking out of a bowl, they come up with like wacky ways of getting extremely high.
It's true. There's only like a few different ways you can drink a beer. You could drink it, you could chug it, you could do the bottle tornado, you could shotgun it, you could do a beer bong from like the second floor of a frat house, or you could put it up your butt. That's it. There's only like 6 ways, something like that. With weed, I mean, the world's your oyster. I guess we're gonna play some London.
I guess so.
I guess so.
Fuck, we could just do Texas Chainsaw Massacre as 3 killers.
But I just finished playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre though, so.
And like, I don't particularly want to.
Everyone's saying do it though. I'm being peer pressured.
I shouldn't have suggested. I'm sorry, Justin.
They've already covered the. They've already uncovered the hole in the Canada Dry bottle. All you got to do is insert the joint into it.
That's got to be like.
Yeah, it's bad for you.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like. I guess it's like a weird bong almost.
I was never a big bong guy. Like,
You're more of a tiny bong guy.
yeah, no, yeah. I never understood. Like, I had some friends who had like a 6-foot bong.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's just.
Yet someone had to light it for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just why.
The water's
Why?
just farther away.
Yeah.
One time I because this may go on YouTube, I have to use innuendos. One time I partook in a substance that is now legal where I live, and this was like 14 years ago. I lost the ability to see colors, or alternatively, maybe I was seeing them, but my brain didn't know that I was seeing them. And I was like, hey guys, all of my vision is in black and white. And they were like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just sit down for a while and it'll go away. And then I sat down on my dryer and like 2 hours passed and then I could see color again. But it wasn't like my color vision came back. It was like at some point I just had a realization that was like, I am seeing in color now. Like, as if like a dream upon waking, it just changed.
I remember one time I was at like a band practice in like a friend's basement, and he wanted to partake, and he had to walk out of the house, and he went to like this like sewer entrance like outside of the development.
Pennywise ass.
Yeah, and I went out later, like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes after him, and I walked up and he scared the shit out of him because it wasn't, legal, and he jumped so high he threw the material on the ground, and he was really fucking mad because he couldn't find it.
So
I think he ended up.
Dude tried to
taking
smoke with Donatello.
I think he took some moss off the ground after and
Dude,
took care of himself.
As a relatively responsible adult, it's crazy that like a friend used to just show up at your house with a Ziploc bag full of something that he bought from a stranger. And you would be like, yeah, let's smoke that. Like, let's...
Dude, there was a...
How did we die?
Like your friend,
really...
he bought it from like his older brother's friend.
Yep.
Who got it from God knows where, and then you'd be like, yeah, let's inhale that shit. Let's just put that shit in our lungs.
I mean, you guys ever have a situation where you partook in something that you didn't agree to?
Not that I know of, but I
yes.
did lose my color vision that one time, so who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I had a negative experience with something that I'll refer to as wet. It's the name of the stuff. It's a substance you partake in that is soaked in something else that you don't want to partake in.
I see.
Is that the one that makes you bulletproof?
It made me want to die. And then I asked the guy what it was, and he's like, "Oh, it's this." I was like, "What the fuck? I didn't know that."
He told you after you smoked it.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, you don't ask those questions, man. When you're
when
in those
you're- I know.
situations, you just smoke it.
These days, I'm like, oh, free range eggs? No, I think I'm at a free run part of my life, actually. I think it was back in the day, your friend's friend would show up with a Ziploc bag full of something, and you'd just be like, roll it up. What are we waiting for?
I want the free base eggs, man.
What are we waiting for? Adult Swim's on. It's such a different part of my life. I remember one summer, I lived with my friend who was a drug addict, but it's okay because it was just weed at the time. And that was the only summer I really partook on a semi-regular basis. There was definitely like one day we partook, and then we sat down to watch like Rocco's Modern Life on some bootleg internet TV channel. And we were laughing our ass off for like 20 minutes. And then I said, wait a minute. Like the video, there's no video. Like somehow we were on the audio only feed and the video screen was like, the show will start soon. And we were just laughing our ass off at the Rocco's Modern Life podcast.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, man.
I told you my Mallrats one, right?
I don't
pretty
remember
sure I
it,
did.
but you may
Well,
have.
the TLDR with that is that I was with a couple friends and we partook while we were younger. And my friend put on the Mallrats director's cut, which the first 20 minutes of the movie are completely different. And none of us knew this. So we just thought the wrong movie was on, but then we realized it was the same actors and like character names just doing very different things.
That's
Like,
very funny.
I thought I'd lost my mind.
Isn't it crazy
Dry
that some matter is liquid at room temperature? Like, when I think of matter, I don't know about you, I always think about like an ingot of iron. I'm like, that's matter. But
What's
then,
a matter?
like, sometimes, listen, sometimes, like, water is just like, check it out. It's 20 degrees Celsius. You know where I am? Boom. Fitting the shape of the container I've been placed in. What's up with that, man? Like isn't that weird?
I gotta be honest,
Right,
I don't like thinking about these deep subjects.
Like a gas, I kind of get. Like it would be super weird if you were like, "Oh, I come home and like, oh, where's my oxygen? Oh, it's on the table right where I left it." I would be like, "Bro, you're not that guy. You're a gas. You expand to fill the container in which you're in, okay?" But like, but a liquid is like that's solid. I get gas. I get liquid. Liquid's crazy, man.
I saw a video yesterday. I can't remember his name. It's some YouTube scientist guy. He turned plastic gloves into hot sauce
And then
via chemistry.
that's crazy. That dude's an alchemist. You know what he
Made
should have
hot
done?
sauce.
He should have cut a little bit out of one of the fingertips and then put a joint in it and then smoked out of the glove.
Yeah, agreed.
The end of the episode. Nile Red, is that it? Yeah, no, that was he does wacky stuff, man. I love when he says really good stroking.
Same.
You don't hear that
I
too
could use a
much.
guy to do that to me just every now and then.
Your clone?
Huh?
Your clone?
Yeah, yes. He could sit in the corner and like, really good stroking. Just cheering me on. Applauding when you know what happens.
When you know what happens.
It's the greatest. It's the greatest swim of my entire life. I came in
Calling it
second
you
place.
know what is so funny.
You partake? Two guys having a conversation. One of them thinks partake means smoking weed. One of them thinks partake means jerking yourself off.
I like that.
Me and my friends were about to partake in a parking lot.
You want to go partake? He's like,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah.
You want to go partake in the bathroom, dude?
Damn, this dude's got abs, man. You guys got abs like this?
Yeah, they got,
Yeah, I
they
got
got some
some abs
pretty
here.
sick abs.
Yeah, I got abs like this.
They're under. Mine are hidden.
Quick question: do you partake?
Yeah.
3 times a week.
I'm partaking every day.
Damn, you must be tired.
I think
Dehydrated.
Corey, I think you're doing it wrong. don't think that should tucker you out. Have you had a red blood cell count recently?
Dude, what are you talking about, man? Weed really makes me tired.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was the guy.
I know a girl who has a level 2 bear. She's always overriding whatever food was there. She don't like garlic. She don't like cheese. She don't like lemon or any of these. She uses scampi. Honey also works. It makes more sense. Sorry. What the hell is this? It's early flaming lips. Boomer.